Chapter 3. Turning back was starting to look like a really good idea to Hayato. The further he went into the lab, the more unsettled he became. Some of the machines looked like the ones Rio had in his workshop, but others seemed more like medical equipment. Notes were scattered on tables, written in a language he didn't understand. There were also lots of diagrams of cages, force field generators, and other kinds of prison cells. Along one wall was a line of sleek, powerful-looking battle machines, all of them damaged, some practically demolished. Wow, thought Hayato. I've seen battle machines dented, blasted, melted, you name it, but I've never seen anything torn apart like this. And why are they here? Were they being repaired? Junked? Or what? And how did they get so messed up in the first place? Focus on the code, he reminded himself. Find it, bring it back, and tell Rio all about this. Let him worry about the broken battle machines and sketches of cells. This was easier said than done. Whoever had hidden the code had done a great job of it. The more he searched, the more strange things he found, like the pile of energy weapons near one lab table. All had been fired, some so often that the barrels were melted. But what had they been firing at? Hayato suddenly made the aero booster stop. He thought he had heard the familiar sound of metal scraping against metal. Hikaru had warned him that there were robot battle machines that could hide from sensors, but still made noise. He stopped and listened. He didn't hear the sound of a battle machine in motion. No, he heard something else. It sounded like breathing. Thinking it must be his own, he held his breath. But the sounds continued. Hello? He broadcast over his battle machine intercom. Is there someone down here? There was no answer. He scanned for life readings. For just a moment, one appeared on his screen, then it was gone. It didn't match any reading he had ever seen before. Maybe it's a glitch, Hayato said to himself. Then again, maybe it's not. He set his laser cannons to max and kept his finger near the firing button, just in case. On the opposite side of the chamber, the shadow crawler stood completely still. It was hidden from the human eye by a bank of machines. A special coating on its armor made it invisible to Exo-Force sensors. But the robot pilot knew that any noise would give its presence away. So it watched and waited. Its mission was simple. Thanks to a monitoring device planted on the massive computer in the Golden City, the robots learned the locations of the codes at the same time the humans did. Whenever possible, their orders were to let the humans take all the risks of finding the codes, then attack and steal them. It would wait a day, a week, or a year in the darkness of the lab in order to carry out its duty. In the meantime, the robot would continue to watch for a repeat of that strange life reading. Regardless of whether it was an Exo-Force ally, anything that lived was an enemy of the robot army. If Hayato hadn't known Rio better, he would have thought that this mission was a prank. There was definitely no code here. But Hayato knew that Rio's idea of humor was telling a joke like, "What did the phased antimatter containment field say to the mass driver cannon?" Hey, maybe this wasn't a wild goose chase after all, Hayato said to himself. Something on one of the damaged battle machines had caught his eye. It was partially covered by shredded metal, but he was sure he saw numbers. Maneuvering the aero booster in that direction, he used the powerful arm of the battle machine to tear off part of the trashed battle machine. Underneath, there was a magnetic plate with a computer code engraved on it. Got it, thought Hayato. Now I can get out of this hole. The aero booster monitor screen suddenly went wild. Audio receivers had picked up the sounds of a battle machine on the move behind him. Worse, the battle machine had fired laser cannons at the aero booster. One blast struck his rocket pack head on, sending Hayato and the battle machine hurtling across the room. The aero booster crashed into the far wall. Hayato did an internal scan and smiled. Hayato did an internal scan and smiled. The rocket pack had managed to survive the attack intact. That meant some robot was about to get a big surprise. The shadow crawler advanced quickly toward where the arrow booster lay in a heap. Hayato could see its laser cannons were powering up for another shot. Fortunately, the prison pod on top of the robot battle machine was empty. No captured human pilot trapped in the pod, like there usually was. Good, thought Hayato. That means I don't have to hold back. That three-legged refugee from a toaster factory is mine. He launched the arrow booster's missile. It never reached its target. There was a sudden blur of motion, and something snatched the missile out of the air. Hayato looked up to see a flash of wings and claws, and then both the missile and its mysterious captor were gone. A moment later, pieces of the missile came raining down, torn apart by whatever had stolen it. What kind of robot trick was that? Hayato thought. He ran every scan he could think of, but there was no sign of anything up near the ceiling. It was as if the winged thing had completely disappeared. Okay, let's stay calm. Time to assess the situation. I'm 5 missiles down with an enemy robot and an invisible monster, Hayato said to himself. This situation reminds me of something my grandma used to say whenever things seemed hopeless. Uh-oh. Hey guys, be sure to check out the description below for more videos related to Exo-Force, including reviews and a light brick tutorial on my other channel. Thanks!